Hello, welcome back to the channel, baby. Today we're talking about Facebook. Please remember, none of this is financial advice for entertainment only. $700 billion social media giant is up nearly 120% year to date. Today, this news was released that Meta open sources an AI-powered music generator. Source means the original source code is made freely available and it may be redistributed and modified. With Meta's version of this AI music generator, it was trained on around 20,000 hours of licensed music. So researchers at the Facebook parent company Meta developed this AI text-to-music generator called MusicGen. And what you do is you can write in and describe any type of music and it will look for and create based off what you write. So it follows like a text prompt. You could write anything from upbeat acoustic folk, pop dance track with catchy melodies. You could write hip hop track with some dank drums. And of those 20,000 hours of licensed music they used to train MusicGen, and it included 10,000 high quality licensed music tracks. They also used 390,000 instrument only tracks from Shutterstock and Pond5. So just to give you a little play around and so you can hear it, take a listen to this. So this is MusicGen created by Meta. So they typed in jazzy elevator music is what they inputted in the text model, and it created that. Has also jumped on board with their own experimental AI tool for music called MusicLM. So Google created this when you type in jazzy elevator music. Other companies as well have used AI to also introduce and generate vocals that copy the voices of like Drake, The Weeknd, and it went viral. People thought it was new music, new releases. What else is crazy is that creators all around the world look for royalty-free music in order to make their videos pop, make their videos good, and not get copyrighted. So they go to companies like Epidemic Sound is one of them. Lots of big companies also use this. So they've showed all the people that have partnered with or who they've worked with, including GoPro, BBC, L'Oreal. Creators around the world also go to places like Artlist, which you can pick up sound effects and music in order to play that and utilize that in commercial adverts. There's different licenses based on that. So being said, could Facebook be targeting also this kind of industry? Could they be looking into the music industry and enable creators to generate their own music, minimal costs? Or are they practicing and basically utilizing artificial intelligence to create their own twist on what the audience would like? So if I'm typing in, hip hop or rap instrumentals, could they start using AI to look at all those tracks and generate their own and then create a kind of website like this where creators can pay monthly in order to utilize that? And could they undercut places like Artlist and places like Epidemic Sound? In 2021, they managed to raise Epidemic Sound 450 mil at a $1.4 billion valuation because they were doing so well. Their user base was growing. They were getting all these creators to have their affiliate links in order to get more users to their website. And with the approach moving away from TV and a lot of streaming services, creators, content creators, a lot of people generating their own content now and wanting to keep the levels high, this could be another kind of side venture for Facebook to generate income. YouTube alone, there is over 51 million channels. 51 million channels. Look at Facebook itself. They were looking at the monthly active Facebook users worldwide in the first quarter of 2023, and they said it reached just under 3 billion. See here, it was around about 2.9 billion, or just under 2.989 billion. With all of the social media companies finding new ways to monetize and make it attractive for creators to come to them, we can see here, we can also see that they want to retain the amount of users they have. They want to get more engagement, and as they've said in their Q1 2023 earnings transcript, they said that they're seeing strong engagement growth across their apps, good progress on monetization efficiency, and it combines to drive good business results. So Reels continue to grow quickly both on Facebook and Instagram. Over 2 billion times every day, people resharing Reels, doubling over the last 6 months. The Reels are also increasing overall app engagement, and they believe that they're gaining market share in short form video content too. So TikTok originally burst onto the scene and everybody was utilizing it. The algorithm was so good for blowing up people's TikTok pages, and now because of the amount of attention and how much revenue they started to generate and how many people flocked over to TikTok, Facebook and Instagram were really pushing Reels, and now they're starting to see it pay off. Also, they discussed artificial intelligence. They looked at the roadmap of AI, and we can see here now they've already looked into the music industry and generating music from texts, which is crazy. Most of Facebook's new investment continues to go into artificial intelligence to drive people to the correct recommendations and ranking systems to drive and put the right videos in front of the right people. So now, more than 20% of content in your Facebook and Instagram feeds are recommended by artificial intelligence from people, groups, or accounts that you don't follow. And because of that, the AI recommendations have driven more engagement, a 24% increase in time spent on Instagram. So people are spending more time on Facebook. Additionally, Facebook has said that the AI has also improved their monetization. Reels monetization efficiency is up over 30% on Instagram and over 40% on Facebook, improving quarter over quarter. Daily revenue from Advantage and shopping campaigns is up 7 times in the last month, 7x. If we look over to their WhatsApp, paid messaging on WhatsApp for businesses has grown 40% quarter over quarter. So lots of new businesses have joined their WhatsApp business, and click-to-message ads have reached $10 billion revenue run rate in the last quarter. If you think about this, you're watching this on YouTube right now, you're watching me using Google. How many of these do you use? Do you use Facebook in total, you know, the normal Facebook page? Do you use Messenger? Do you use WhatsApp? Do you use Instagram? And how many times daily? Apparently 4.9 billion people use social media across the world, and that's in 2023, so it's actually swelled to a record. This is the first time, and it's expected also to jump to 5.85 billion users by 2027. That's here, so you can look at TikTok generated $350 million in revenue in the fourth quarter of 2022. That's more revenue than Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat combined. We reached $205 million in revenue. Wherever there is attention, there is money to be made. Been a whistleblower at Meta. So this lady here has leaked what they call the meta documents or meta files, and she has stated that in terms of social media, it could be a very dangerous place and that tens of millions of people could die in the upcoming years if social media is not overhauled. So this lady, just for some background, some context, she worked at Facebook until 2021, and she published some documents or leaked some documents known as the Facebook files. So they included reports, research reports, and employee discussions that show the company knew its platform also caused harm. For example, the journal reported that Meta downplayed Instagram's effects on teenagers' mental health, and Facebook helped spread religious hate in India. So these are her words. A lot of people will die in the next 20 years if we don't solve this problem. She said, adding the figure would be tens of millions. These are some stats over from Forbes as well, Forbes Advisor. They said social media and mental health statistics. 39% of social media users reported that they are addicted to social media. Research also shows that there's a correlation between social media use and depression in adolescence. However, there is a silver lining. They said that also social media can be used to detect and have early detection of depressive signs. So it could be used as a tool to spot depression. 67% of adolescents were feeling worse about their own lives as a result of social media use. And in terms of addiction and time spent, it states here that adolescents who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media have an increased risk of mental health struggles, such as, anxiety, depression, these kinds of issues. A study also came out of University of Bath who said that participants who take a week-long break from social media find positive effects for well-being, depression, and anxiety. This was in 2022. Facebook was also targeted and urged by the EU to label their artificial intelligence generated content, because there's lots of content now that may contain disinformation or wrong information about, facts and things that are going on in the world. For example, here in May it said an AI generated picture hits the stock market and causes a plunge. It was a now deleted image that went viral. And this AI triggered picture caused a market crash. Explosion near the Pentagon caused the US stock market to drop, which wasn't real. It was AI generated and it caused a blip. The kind of potential avenues that they have with artificial intelligence. They have so much data. If you can imagine that there are 3 billion monthly active users using Facebook, that is so many people. 3 billion using Facebook. The amount of data they can harness just from people's movements, from what their likes are, dislikes. If they were able to monitor and look at people's conversations and see keywords and buzzwords, they're able to generate all of that data. They can collect it, analyze it, and use it to sell. Maybe not sell on directly to other companies, but they can utilize it for their own stuff. Like, for example, they could take a look at all of the different things people are putting into this new music generator and what people are searching and scrolling for and utilizing. And as people have put that in, they can find and create those music and find a way to monetize it. As if people are looking for rap, hip hop instrumentals, they could collect all of that data and then potentially use a subscription service, a monthly subscription service where they can get everybody in, and boom, new revenue model. So who would have thought that a company that simply puts pictures and profiles together could end up like this, harnessing so much data, generating so much income, and branching over and acquiring lots of different other social medias. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, drop me some comments down below, let me know your thoughts and feelings, and if you invest in Meta. Mr. Invest A Lot, over and out.